Okay, so this will be so that fifth one down over there. Yeah, where the teacher is walking this yeah, that's gonna be with them.
Can you find somewhere that's like, is there somewhere where you'll be able to see it better? Are you sure? Or
you.
You too.
Morning. Before we get started, I need our cell phones, the students put away. Our cell phones put away. Thank you. Good morning and happy Friday. What we want to do with, as Mr. Nee says every week, I need everyone to stand. Everyone stand. Everyone stand. I will continue. Everyone stand. And we're going to get the standing ovation from the American You may be seated. You may be seated, graduates. It's time to get this party started.
Good morning, I am Mr. Woodson, and I have the pleasure of introducing our very first graduate this morning in the person of Bruce Morales Rujas. He's ready to get this thing going. All right, we have the pleasure, amen, church. We got here to celebrate his graduation, Bruce Morales Rujas. But it's not just a graduation, but this is a journey for him. It's one of the first accomplishments that many students make in life, and he's made it. He's taken this journey with great determination. The other thing, he's done this with quiet strength and unwavering focus on this particular day. And I put this wise proverb, what the wise proverb says. He says, the soul of the lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent makes rich. Ruth, he's been a school worker, and while he's been my advisor, he's been steady in this approach, and he's never, well, I haven't experienced him having distractions, because none of his teachers have said that he's been distracted or anything of that sort. He's quietly put in the effort and completed his studies without never causing any issues or receiving negative emails the whole time that he's been in our classroom. And that's something that speaks volumes about his character. His biggest accomplishment, once I asked him, I said, Bruce, what's your biggest accomplishment since you've been here? He said, it's simple. He says, just finish it. And it made good sense because we're in a world where there have been distractions, and those distractions can easily pull you off course. But he stayed the course, and he's made it to this good moment in his life. As Bruce embarks onto his next phase, and on this journey, he'll start by working hard to support his family. And that says something about his character too, because it wasn't a selfish motive. He said, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna take some time off to work, I'm gonna help my family out, support my family. That shows that he has a big heart and a good work ethic. And he knows that having those who have kept him along the way, he's made that a priority of his. So in the near future, though, Bruce wants to pursue his programming passion in college. We know that his focus and his determination will take him far. So in the next 5 years, he's going to dive into this world of virtual marketing, is what he says. This is an area where his sharp mind and his innovative thinking skills will surely make an impact. Bruce, I want to let you know I'm proud of you, man. I'm quite sure your family is proud of you as well. So your dedication, your calm resilience have been an inspiration to not just me, but I'm quite sure to your advisor. You're one of the first ones to graduate in a long time as my advisor. So we can't wait to see the amazing things that you're going to accomplish. So I encourage you to keep your head up and continue to strive and reach those great goals in life. Ladies and gentlemen, help me celebrate our graduate for today, Bruce Morales.
Good morning. Real quick first, I had all these guys as students, so I wanted to definitely give congratulations to all three of y'all. Y'all are so awesome. But I am here, Mr. Ostrowski, to speak for Mr. Derek De La Garza. So Derek started his journey with us here in January of 2024. And his advisor is Ms. Negrete, and she had a few things she wanted me to make sure to say. She said, in just 1 year and 4 months, he has completed 16 classes, earning a total of 8 full credits. And when Derek started in her advisory in January of 2024, it was a delightful surprise to discover that she had previously taught his sister, Valerie. And in her Spanish class way back in 2019, while both siblings were extraordinary in their own ways, Derek is quite the opposite of Valerie. Valerie was known for her own ways, talkative nature, vibrant expression, while Derek was always more quiet, reserved, but exceptionally respectful. Despite their differences, she saw in Derek the potential to accomplish anything he set his mind to. His determination and hard work truly impressed her. She is incredibly proud of you, Derek, and confident that you will continue to achieve great things in the future. Congratulations. That's for Ms. Negrete, sorry. So congratulations, Derek. Actually, Derek, wasn't so fortunate to have me just once, but he had me twice in class for U.S. history and U.S. government. And I'll have to say he is exceptional. There were some days that were a little slow, nudge, nudge, kind of get going. But once you got going there, you really produced. And by producing, in U.S. history, we have the STAR test. And he mastered the STAR test. He made like a 45-57. Brilliant. So proud. But other than that, just a nice, kind gentleman. Again, not too outspoken, but when he had something to say, he said it. Okay, he said it. And then even when I didn't have you, you got finished with my classes. I saw you in the halls and everything. And it was just always a pleasure to sit and chat with you for just a second. And then, lo and behold, you're here, man. So proud of you. What is his plans? What does he want to do? Here in the next, immediately, he wants to go to TCC and study robotics and computer science. And if not, he'll find a good paying job, is what he said. So that's good. But I have a feeling you're going to do really well with your robotics and computer science. What is your goal for the next 5 years? He wants to start a clothing brand with his best friend. And he also wants to have his own place. Definitely cool to have your own place. I bet your parents are saying the same thing. So, but if that doesn't happen, that's okay too, he said. But again, you're going to succeed. What is his biggest accomplishment? Finally graduating, his biggest accomplishment, pushing himself to go to school even when he didn't want to. And that's true. That's a skill we learn as adults, man. Do what you got to do even when you don't want to do it. That's for certain. He liked, what are some of the great things that he thought Venture gave to him? What were positive things? He liked that Venture let him work at his own pace and that teachers actually wanted to help you succeed. And then who are the teachers or staff he wanted to thank? He'd like to thank me for checking on him, giving him fist bumps, even when he wasn't having a good day. He would also like to thank Mr. Barris and Mr. Woodson as well for being there and supporting him. Is there any advice you'd like to give students that are still here at Venture as he goes off into the beautiful horizon? Just be you, regardless of what others think of you, because you will always have yourself, which is true. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have the pleasure of announcing Venture's next graduate, Mr. Derek Delagarza.
I have to follow Mr. Ostrowski and Mr. Woodson. That's rough. I'm Ms. Bruton. I used to teach here at Venture, and I had the honor and the privilege of being Jay's first advisor. Jay was since adopted by the wonderful Miss Van Osdell. It was really nice to let me speak for Jay today. I'm so excited. Jay started with us 3 years ago and was a part of the very first 8th and 9th grade bridge program, and was on his track to accelerate their graduation, and did that and graduated in 3 years. When Jay started with us, they were very withdrawn, introverted, but has since in the 3 years blossomed into somebody who is authentic and vibrant and very loved for the individual who they are. Jay is always the most creative person in a room. They even designed a tattoo for Ms. Stringer, which she currently has right now, so good job. Maybe even more importantly though, Jay is always the kindest person in the room. They go out of their way to make sure that everyone feels accepted and valued. Jay has come a really long way in their time here at Venture and has had to overcome their fair share of obstacles, but has done so with grace, poise, and the wisdom to lean on others. I think Jay always knew that they didn't have to go through anything alone, and had the wisdom to rely on the people who knew how to act, knew them. Jay never gave up on himself and is now graduating with 27 credits and an endorsement at our community. Graduating in 3 years and 27 credits, that's incredible. They have a few people who they'd like to thank. First and foremost, Ms. Van Osdell, who adopted Jay as her advisee. So thank you, Ms. Van Osdell, for all the support. Also, Mr. Barris, Ms. Waldrop, and Ms. Franklin, who is stopping by today. Jay would also like to thank Gabriel and Gage and Nia for being there through the tough times. After graduation, Jay is going to take a well-deserved break. And we're not quite sure what career Jay will find himself in, but I know Jay will impact people in a positive way in whatever career they decide. They have some advice for y'all. Stay off your phones and focus on yourself. Very good advice. Jay, I'm so proud of you, and I'm honored that I got to be a small part of your journey, and that I get to announce you as Venture's next graduate.
Morning. I'll ask the graduates to please stand. And at this time, you move your tassel from the right to the left. We'll give them one hand of applause. Again, happy Friday.
Here is your quote. Encourage yourself, believe in yourself, and love yourself. Never doubt who you are. I think you all three, based on what the advisors have said, live this. You believe in yourself, and you don't let other people dictate who you are. So I know that each one of you are going to go on your own path and do great things, and we're very, very proud of you. For everyone else, it's a great day. It's beautiful outside, finally. And we just need reminders that to get here, they all had to set goals. They all had to have the wisdom to ask for help and to accept that help when it was offered. So as you move around and you're setting your goals for what you want to do with your life today, a week from now, a year from now, take their advice. Take the advice of the adults in this room who care about you and want to push you to be the best person that you are. Because some of you don't realize how important and how special you are. And so you need to listen to these people who have lived a little bit of life as we pour into you all of the things that you need to be you. Never change for anyone. Continue to push yourself and to believe in yourself and love yourself, and you're all going to do great things. Whether you're here or at your home campus, be great. We are going to dismiss to your advisory. Go straight to advisory, and remember that we are STAR testing, so have a wonderful Friday.